Emre POG Media so channel so mam say ene ye dey di kan yan but madian so betimi subscribe to the channel, hit it on the notification bell, then leave a comment based on asemna yedi hon komono. The channel so mam say I say political stories are a trending make waves make headlines ene ye jemre na yedi bi elsomo e channel yi so na ene ye hwe asema da pon so a next say it box on national issues ayese won so ye the UTV eye aban adwuma ye for GX or more strike na strike or more no nim see bia or more condition of services and etimu edu more eco strike no, but not knowing say there is more into it. Now Mr. Naba, you come Mr. Naba ono the vice ono the vice president Emma Nagrat na was saying ex vice president Emma Nagrat Mr. Jacob Naba na wotimi ababontin and make a whole lot of revelations about GS no the entire or more strike no watchim pefe say the show mobufu krampo any special prosecutor edie na papa yaye inti ama Jacob Naba or can be bisa ye mo morning yin ro masoye na yi hu nsem nkremu pinsim moni nkremu bi ewon bia e wo chana yi so na ahasi POG Media ye mo nwram na
top aba o musika nso aban te ye nso a eno nso emma ye de toso miensa a wo mugina so e de cost strike is the fact say wo mo se wo mu nuanom bi okọ eye controller and accountants general validation processes are wo mo ye wa wo kra eye Ghana card no ne validate na etimi aboa na wo mo atimi e de atua wo kaye ni nyina no omunuanom bi ho a wo musika akamu a entimi emaye na akwakwaye nsem bebre mameni Jacob Naba eni enkomo emra vice president edema Nagrat na anope mimi sase dabe na wo mo ebe resume Mr. about to good morning Kesben Sunim Pomboko there
Yamina dum me ho ye na oso e
erade adom me nso me ho ye Zanaba me da sesa dope waje
upper parliament and lower parliament speaker
we know lower parliament and you know the whole country be obiati ha
but and then me a member
and then you're a member and you've got the eye of the speaker
92.9
yeah some ho ye there
yeah ho ye pa na mo nso e
me chair for Yamia dum ye na so ni aka na aka
now the edit comes and about edit more call them strike na one serving notice bi
Mami chair with you for bio na men can kire with you for say yes serve notice more than 2 weeks obi ka say yan serve notice na nipa no auditor enra ewo joy news
yeah
joy TV me the hard copy no ko kire omo yes serve notice more than 2 weeks on 29th of February. Apart from that, no, you call meeting our Akuffo you na sponsor meeting no. Any your employer any fair wages employer GS the director general Bahobi deputy director general so Baho the human resource manager Ebae then fair wages one of the leaders NID Kamba Hansana CEO engineer Ata Ebae on the 19th to 21st. Now, engagement, break it down.
Okay.
And I catch that is since 21st of January. And I catch only mandate. Into I catch say, mano 1 week and not 2 weeks. Until me any mandate and back can be papa. All this while, almost a month. And now say man who letter no how actual letter through our director general also one who letter so no
fair wages for one say one who letter no and why agency ben
fair wages
I see
according to no National Labour Commission said yan serve letter according to Fair Wages CEO. Manti MMP National Labour Commission ti mentimi kasa omo na Moses.
I see. Now, yeah, it took Ghanaians by surprise because mostly no, mube declare strike to say ya, anka mo dikaye press engagement na mo puti out mo issues no na afi ultimatum no mo timi ediaba. But we know say mo ye brano, but where the answer the answer dante hon wa bebre.
Enya no kware ye frame I think 2 weeks before.
Okay.
And ye catch them. I mean, him so we correspondent be by every Mahodia. But you catch the whole world say, ye near me be a come. Anna, ye chen say, Ombe Freya, Oman Freya, Ombe Tianka. We inform them. And they are away. And all him say, when you are negotiating, and you are negotiating good faith, near my be you can't disclose them. Aha. Enti ye no na ye di niema no ye ntimi nka ne nyina wa abonten. But for them to come and say yan serve o letter no, they are pushing us to say things, and that is what exactly we will say.
Now concerns are more raised, I mean, mabubo bobiswa more issues about controller and accountant general. Mo members are mo salaries near there akem.
And your controller and accountant general. Office of the
Special Prosecutor.
Special Prosecutor.
No mom na freeze salaries, no.
Oh no, for no reason. Yentiase, we don't know what happened. Over 1,000 of our colleagues.
Yes, but justification, no anything.
No, I bisa no, because our justification be nkofo omaye juma for the month. Omuko banka yesi yedi we have to salaries. So then special prosecutor say so they shouldn't be paid. And we have not had any response. And we don't understand why it should be we targeting teachers.
But response being a controller the amamo on this because I'm sure.
Still that is why it's part of our release. We anticipate Obiama a reason be a
is it the issue? Yes.
Call bank no. Yes, see. Special prosecutor say Omufa went to Ketano so. He's investigating something.
Is it the issue about double salary and a lack of validation?
Mania, speaker.
Is that number?
As we speak, I don't know what the reason is.
Even at the Nagrat leadership level.
Sir, Anka, yeah, ma'am, or if they had explained to us, Rebecca say, Omuka say, a teacher for me, yes, ABC. That is why NINT say. But as I speak to you, Omuka near ye teacher for me, yeah. Obiam Bosson Tre. So, Obia, my catcher, Moranamatia, fine. Maybe I don't have any communicate to that effect. Me near teacher for a year.
And then we name duration so Office of the Special Prosecutor at the SI investigation here.
Yeah, we don't have any correspondence from him, so we cannot tell to what time I obey. But at least we know that about 2 months. That was in within 2 months period that some teachers suffered this blockage.
I see. And say no. How do you intend, sir, more employer able to me resolving this particular challenge with the Office of Special Prosecutor?
It's a very simple matter. Then Tina, oh yes, give us the reasons. Yeah, we don't employ unions. We don't employ teachers. A Ghana Education Service and I employ teachers.
Yes.
And who employ teacher near? Obey a member, we have to safeguard and protect the member. If you qualify as a teacher, you become our member, a professional teacher. You become our member. Anything that we have to do to safeguard your interests, you bear. Teacher, you know you're born now, punishing one.
Yes.
We need to understand what near a teacher in a year. That is all. we cannot say that teacher Nina ye born into home punishment. Or ye born he has to be punished. So one Juma for the stipulated number of days, now person punishment. You bring evidence to indicate that you are supposed to go to work. At least it's a one Juma 10 days. Yes, you have to be punished for 10 days. That we know the law. Give us evidence to prove.
Very well. Now, I'm asking all these questions because I know, sir, they are trying to engage more unions, some back to the classrooms. Now, in the absence of reasonable justification, here, Saniama way acco ediama some of your members, I mean, how do they expect to get you guys on the negotiating table?
In fact, Saniama, who say Yabubo, Niama, Num, so. Saniama, 4 of them. It is entirely with our employer, that's GS, Director General, who is to resolve them.
Okay.
But Bakuye, with our employer and fair wages. That is our collective agreement. Because fair wages have to sit in. And that is where the negotiation happens. After Niaka, no. Any Director General will resolve them. Timetable any regular. Sika. Salaries of some of our members are special prosecutor in St0rm. Those ones can be resolved with our Director General. And here, negotiation be and then the scheme of service.
Okay.
Scheme of service. Those ones, we can easily resolve them. But we need to sit at the table and agree. From 19th to 21st, and the Fair Wages and Salary Commission, they didn't have mandate for the new condition terms that we put on the table, and they had only one mandate. That is what has broken down properly, so to speak.
Very well. Now, the question I ask again, what's your concern about the one teacher, one laptop policy?
Yes, the concern is that buying a promises he will provide laptop to every teacher. They will take up 70% of the cost. That teacher in tier 30, and that money 30% of the teacher. It has been deducted. It was deducted.
More baby and my channel social so I'm saying how say POG Media political stories here training make waves making headlines and be among our channel social so mami say and then come ye efa GS or modian say will me I leave your comment based on the comment section, subscribe to the channel now if you hit on the notification bell so the be next time be no ye be betuma once beat me I can be that's say what me ayenisa amame yanto aso e Jacob naba tell me kan no oye Vice President Emanagrat, or no, an ababontin, a bitrichum plain. It says special prosecutor. Your section of teachers phobia, or media market Emma, or me freezy accountant for no reason. No way follow up. As some Omoking and say, Omo ye in Hushimun, in tea, the Omobiano Bomo Swire at the Menoka say, a teacher for the Omgusua or Moye Yuma, Naimono, or market transcend dear. A special prosecutor of Ghana, and so etimi edin 9 esiswa. Say teachers no me adwuma and so omu ebuada. When in sema hodo bifra papa no ede eka asat when na obetimi resume and na say mpomu gina ma kopem tama bayan na nkasa din sava to mu say afede mati mu so fra na. Yemu wrem na yensan enye ne eko e wo chene yeso. She na so am
from source our CPD allowance so every teacher has paid that money, and as we speak to you, a lot more teachers have now about 100 a year, about is it 10,000 or so. They have not received their laptops. They have not received their laptop, and that is a concern.
But yet 30% from their salaries at source.
Yes. And I am mom.
And today, na GS, any Ministry of Education, on this.
There be among my excuses, giving us timetable. Oh, we'll provide it by the end of March. Now, man, up to now, they keep changing the date. Say we'll provide, we'll do this, and we don't get it.
And as I say, then I'm more seeking for more members, no more per se. Say laptops in Yama, a buying refund or Musika Mawomo, and idea.
No, we need to understand the laptops must be given. I don't know HSR.
Okay.
Nipano just cannot contract. We have signed a contract, and the teachers will not forgive us if we don't ensure that they get their laptops.
And I don't know, so no, I'm reasonable justification be for the delays.
Always giving some excuse there. The manufacturer did what, then it's a baby. Sometimes almost a key, to open from Microsoft. I mean, some bogus excuse. Bogus excuse.
Isaiah, when are you going back to the negotiation table?
Oh, and God willing, we'll go for a meeting with National Labour Commission.
Okay.
And then we'll see what to do next.
And what are the expectations?
There must be a written commitment. Say, they have mandate to negotiate the terms and conditions that we place on the table. There must be some communication that will sign and indicating a roadmap. In other words, we will have to have a memorandum of an understanding between the two parties, indicating a roadmap, a clear roadmap, how to resolve the issues.
Very well. And see, in the interim, Nadia, Munim Dakra, Mobe resume from the strike. Na Mwakwa Kochra there.
In your introduction, I said, Unim dia Ibeko class.
Exactly.
Now, Unim dia Abai Betia over heat to our demand.
There be some come on negotiation, no, and think come on what this so far, no, based on that premise.
There's also be say, Abai, the better they will meet our negotiation. Now, our from you or Abai now on also answers because it is very critical. At least, the demands are back. I say, oh, we mean to me. Now, young culture, remember, it looks as if every time we have a call negotiation, now, leadership, no, we are attacked because the members do not know what goes on there. You understand? But you tell us, and I'm a CEO of Fair Wages, you tell us what you want to bring on the table, what you can offer the teacher. Make it public. Now, Bien will say, oh, this is what the government wants to do for the teacher. That's fine. Then will say, we have put 6 demands on the table. I don't know. So you catch the members. How do we do? Then together we move on. But you want to blame us? We didn't write a letter. We didn't follow due process. We didn't do this unnecessary distance. Is it true that we have placed 6 dates on the table for you to consider? What are you doing about them? That is important.
Very well. We will await the feedback. I be free and meeting the Moaba. Bibi any besani wedding come up here, Miss Anaba. I'm grateful and I'm grateful for your time. Why?
For catching my for catching your eye this morning. I'm also grateful. God bless you so much.
Yes, but Miss Anaba, before I go back Andra, Abaya Lanche smart schools. Your take on it?
Yen as teachers, nia abambe yena ejumano ayemre amaye ebe boa sena abeya ebetimi akire nkwara na de yi and would develop very, very talented students, overall rounded intellectuals that will have this country at heart and be ready to work for the country. A workforce that are dedicated because they know the country has invested in them. And they are ready to speak the truth and do not deceive Ghanaians. They do the right thing because we have the resources, and when we get the right people in place, Ombebwama mind be forward. Anything that will help us achieve this, we are all for it.
Very well. And you know, because they say we are told, sir, textbooks near the will be on the tablet. And to the issue of textbooks, if
you know,
it will be a thing of the past.
If you know, as a union,
yes,
we thought about this thing. We have been, but you don't have the resources. You don't have the capability. We have been thinking of how do we innovate? How do we change things? We have been doing it, and we have met companies. Sometimes they will come, the proposal they bring forth. We do not have the power to negotiate on certain things. I wish that every child qualified to be in school will be in a school building that is fascinating and motivating enough for class. On person because he's enjoying school and he will come back well big to support. But Niama Biwa, it is an eyesore. A Biwa horse here, baby Omoko school. It's not good. The structure under which they are studying. But the teacher will sacrifice and be there no matter what. All those are things that we have to look at.
Very well. Medase, Anope, I'm grateful. I wish you all the best. And counsel. And Ora, Jacob Adaba, Anameneno, Eddie, and Komono, bringing us to exactly 37 after 8 from a year Nagrat, or no, and a year vice president. And teacher unions, no strike, no medical catchers, bite hard. The reasons in tier, one more Eddie called this particular strike, no, and Anope. Yaneno Edeho and Komodo. Now I remember no this country. But your messages in the 0550596 929 and no text lines are and pay your day a juma and stay with us. Ya kwakosi 940 and sana ya sorry so na afi Sir Jones so at the mid production no at the aba so we have a lot coming up. Stay with us na and pay any only and come on pacho
any semi course watching on social so mom say any face that we share me house here but more than say obi me subscribe share leave your comment na afi make sure say next time biano so political news POG Media and I was would when you the Ǎĝřriěvěd. At this point in time, Akroma, that's an essential. Dumu randi adum yena. The best share channel you so need change in so team